Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't not subscribe, yes, subscribe. You saw by the title, why does everything have to be an aesthetic? And yeah, let's get into it. So I just been noticing like over the years, especially like in the 2020s so far, really I noticed like growing up, the more we got older, so around like 16, 17, um, I noticed that people want everything to be in an aesthetic. Um, a lot of this inspired me by some things on Twitter and also seeing Nia Long, her baby shower, and how now everybody's like, oh my gosh, that's all it needs to be is like in a house. But I don't know. Y'all say that you guys will go to a baby shower in a house, but let's be real. Would you actually really go? I mean, I would. I don't really care. I really don't. Um, but let's be, because it's just, I just feel like people been like this since childhood to me. Because a lot of people just don't like people. But I feel like, when you watch those movies as a kid, like, who has the best birthday party? Who has this, who's that? Like, oh, you doing yours at a home? Well, she's having it at Chuck E. Cheese. People like aesthetic and they act like they don't, but reality, you do. I just hate that now it's just like everything is an aesthetic. It's like, you know, you want to hang out with your friend, you know, out in the norm, you really can't. Y'all can't just get up and just go to a restaurant. You know, they have to plan out a look. They have to plan out this, plan out that, which if y'all made a plan, then yes. But like you can't just call up your friend out of nowhere and be like, hey, let's hang out. Let's go do something. Let's go hang, have fun. It's always where are we going? Is the lighting good? Is this good? Da da da. Because I got to post for the gram. I just think more aesthetics and aesthetics became more of a everyday thing because everybody thinks they could become a content creator. And this really started like late 2010s, I would say like 2017, 18 to me. Because because when I used to watch like videos back in the day, people made their baby shower so extravagant because the girls on YouTube was making it so extravagant and stuff like this. But one thing y'all need to realize, they have money and you don't. Then y'all want to come online and say, oh, they just was, they was making it like that, oh, social media is bad and all of this, all of that. And no, you can't blame them for making their baby shower so aesthetic pleasing, so massive, so expensive. They have the money. You do not. And that's what gets on my nerves. That's I'm like, I hate that everything is an aesthetic. Y'all don't have money like they do. You just don't. And it's just like, I know I don't. That's why I don't do it. It's like, if you don't have that kind of, y'all don't want to show up. You don't. If we cooking hot dogs on a grill, you get the Franks. Oh, I can't wait for it to get that. Oh, it's just like nowadays, how like back in the day, how with the grills, nothing wrong with getting an electric, but how back in the day, how we would go to the parks, we get a grill, we go get the charcoal and we go get the liquid to get the fire liquid, to make the grill turn on. How back in the day, oh, that was such a vibe, girl, such a vibe. But now it's like, oh, do you have an electric grill? Is your backyard nice? Is this and that? Oh, it's not? Oh, I don't want to show up. And it's just like, these aesthetic days, I said this on Twitter, these aesthetic days used to be planned. Like, oh, my birthday party's coming up, an aesthetic. But I have a theme, you have to look nice on this day. I'm giving you 2 weeks in advance, etc. I'm giving you time, right? Nowadays, if you go be like, hey girl, I want to go to this restaurant, let's go. They gonna be like, hold on, why you just telling me now? Da da da. Well, girl, I didn't know. I don't want to. I gotta take pictures. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And it's like, girl, I just want to hang out with my friend. I just want to chill. I wasn't planning on, taking pictures. I wasn't planning on doing certain things. I wasn't planning on doing all that right now. Why does everything have to be in an aesthetic? Oh, make sure you wear this, make sure you wear that. Girl, I wasn't planning on taking pictures. I wasn't planning on doing none of that. And another thing, a lot of people want everybody to be on their level. I've been noticing this for a long time as well. Everybody wants everybody to be on their same level. Like, you have blonde hair, I have to have blonde. You have to have blonde hair. An aesthetic. I do believe. I do agree with, you go higher in life, you need to be around people who are, want to go higher as well. That's common sense. But y'all be trying to move like celebrities, and you don't have celebrity money. A lot of celebrities don't have money at that. A lot of that stuff they getting for free. You're not getting that stuff for free. You spending thousands. That's like, even with weddings. It's just, for me. If I was getting married, and I'm not, girl, I don't do none of that. But if I was getting married, and I know me and my man is not bringing in damn near six figures, why am I gonna go to um what's it called, the wedding people, the wedding event people, you go there, they help you find the venues and all that. Wedding planner, why would I go to a wedding planner and they ask me 20,000, 30,000? But then, what's crazy is, it just, I'm not doing that. For me, I'm gonna go where I can afford. I'm gonna say something, but people be like, oh, I'm seeing it on social media. Oh, oh my God. No, actually, no. Hold on. Got my words together. There was this couple, and they posted a video of them having a wedding. It was at their home, their family was there, etc. Oh my God, why y'all having a wedding at the home? Ew, 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 ew. That's just so lazy. That's just so like, First off, don't it only cost like $60 to get the marriage license? But first off, and then honeymoon don't even cost that much. If you're going to like Bali or whatnot, it was like 10K. So if it just, why do you care if they having it at their home? Why is it? Because you want to know why they're mad? Because they want it to be an aesthetic. They thought they was gonna pay 10K, 30K, da da da. Y'all be spending so much money on these weddings that you can't afford, and you don't know if he or she is gonna be, one, committed. Two, y'all might not even be together for that long. Then you want to go online and be like, oh, marriage is not good, marriage is not this, because you wanted to literally get in credit card debt for a wedding that you couldn't even afford. Now you want to be like, oh, why are people having these extravagant weddings, da da da. They can afford it, ma'am. You cannot. Now that you're divorced, now you want to go online and say this and that. Oh, it's just too much. But you was just caring about aesthetic. Just like with the gay community. The gay community right now, they just want aesthetic. If you're not muscled, skinny, really skinny to the bones, they don't want to be around you. And it's just, it's icky. It's very icky. Because it's like, y'all just want to be around people who look like your Pinterest board. And not in a good way. It's just very much like, it's competition. I don't know. It's very weird energy. I can't even describe and like summarize. I can't even do that, because it's just, y'all are just moving very funny, very weird, very like making my stomach hurt. Not everything has to be an aesthetic. If somebody wants to have a wedding at a home, let them. If somebody want to have a wedding for 10K, let them. Especially if they can afford it, let them. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with like certain apartments, like, when I found the place I'm in, it wasn't very aesthetic, how I really wanted it. But I figured out my style and I made it how I wanted it. And it's just like, and that's another thing. Sometimes you gotta move in what you can afford. Sometimes you gotta you gotta do what you gotta do, to get yourself there. Sorry, y'all, that was a burp coming up. Sorry. But you gotta work your way there. And it's just, y'all are scared to just, we did it before. A lot of y'all are just scared to just be there. If she doesn't have a Hello Kitty teddy bear, you don't want to be around her. And it's just like, she has a Elmo one. What's the difference? Why do y'all all want to be clones? Like, seriously. You gotta start somewhere. But yeah, I don't know why. It's just, everything's just an aesthetic. It's so frustrating. I miss when things used to be planned. I miss when people, give you time in advance for certain things. You know, I just hate that, like, every time you hang out, it has to be an aesthetic. Like, every day you have to wear this, every day you have to do that. We moving like we celebrities and stuff, and it's like, girl, we are not that. We are not these people who can do that 24/7. You know, oh babe, why you didn't give me $1,000 roses? I just saw Kylie Jenner with it. Why you didn't give me that? And it's just like, oh my gosh, it's like, enough, enough. Like, enough. Girl, just be grateful he even got you something. I want more for myself. And then go get more for yourself. He only got that much. He can't do what a Kylie Jenner boyfriend can do. Stop looking for aesthetic. He can't do what he do. He's making $20 an hour. He has to pay rent. He can't just go, ball out on a certain, ball out and just buy you just $1,000 stuff. He can't do that. And another thing that I'm getting mad with, like, aesthetic, that a lot of people get on my nerves with this as well. It's like, they don't want to be celebrating certain, holidays, like Valentine's Day just passed. Oh my gosh, I just don't like Valentine's Day. Da, da, da. Babe, you could go get a teddy bear, a card, and like some chocolate at the Dollar Tree. It's gonna be like $10 tops. Even though now it's $1.50, it still wouldn't be like over $300. Y'all gotta stop following for these aesthetics. Like, it's driving me nuts. Like, it's driving me nuts. This is how a lot of y'all end up in credit card debt. This is how a lot of y'all end up alone, because you keep chasing a fantasy that you will probably get one day. I won't say you won't ever. Watch my words. You will probably get it one day, but it's just, you're pushing this person away because they aren't meeting the aesthetic that you're looking for. The person might be good for you, but they are not meeting your aesthetic look. With me, if somebody was like, oh, like, I love this about you, and they don't look like how I imagine, I might give them a chance, because as long as you got the core values I'm looking for, like, I'm not saying dating, I'm just saying, like, jobs or whatnot, I'm just gonna, let's see where it leads, and sometimes you're gonna, fall short sometimes, but that's in anything, so it's just, people are just weird. Like, I just hate how everything has to be an aesthetic. Can we just sit down and just chat? Why we have to go to this extravagant place that me and you both know we can't afford, just to have a girl chat, just to have a boy chat? I'm all for, look, I'm a content creator. I'm all for pictures, that's what I do. That's my job. That's what I have to do. But when it comes to my intimate moments with, like, the people's closest to me, I'm not, especially, I know that me and you don't got a lot of that. I'm not gonna make us do something that we can't afford, etc. I'm just not going to do that. Now, if I had other friends, let's just say, like, you know, I might have more one day and this one, you know, over here do, then yes, we could do a extravagant. But if I know that me and my friend right now, we don't got it, I'm not going to be like, let's go eat at the Ritz. No, we can't afford that right now. Baby, we can afford McDonald's. You know, just because of the aesthetic. Mind you, McDonald's used to be an aesthetic back in the day. You know, but the girls now think they could just go to Ritz, like, you know, what's it called? Nobu every day. Like, girl, you can't afford that every day. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and peace. Oh, girl.
You're right straight out, look in.
Look him. One quick question.